This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. Stogie light in it.
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. We are coming off of a huge heavyweight fight this past weekend. Daniel Dubois, Joyce, and Joyce won by a 10th round stoppage. Basically power jab, got him to the victory. Now, I had somebody ask me, was Joyce a top 10 heavyweight now? To answer that question, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he a top 10 heavyweight now with that victory. And even if Dubois won, I would have said Dubois is a top 10 heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? People have to realize that Joyce didn't have to take this fight. Daniel Dubois didn't have to take this fight. They could have went on their own path. There's plenty of guys at heavyweight that they could afford outside of each other. So you have to give them a little bit of extra credit for taking the fight on. Like, we don't see these types of fights in the sport of boxing. Let's get that out of the way. Another reason why Joyce deserves a top 10 spot in the heavyweight division is he's beaten some names. He's beaten Daniel Dubois, of course. He beat Brian Jennings, beat Bermaine Stavern. He's beat Joe Hanks. So he has a couple names on the resume now. Were they prime fighters? No, they're not prime fighters. But for you to be 12-0 with 11 knockouts and you have those names on your resume, like that's real good. Like, that's really, really good. Now, Joyce is not in my top 5. He's not in my top 5. Like, he's like number 10. He's like number 10 to me. But he does crack my top 10. And I just found the question interesting. Some people feel like he's not top 10, and it's like the topic is, it's an argument to be made on both sides. If I wanted to play devil's advocate, I can make a case as to why Joyce is not a top 10 heavyweight, but I feel like he's number 10. He's number 10 on my list because the risk that he took against Dubois, and then the other names that he has on the resume, and then he's basically being fast-tracked because of his age and everything. So he's 12-0, 11 knockouts, and he's just solid. He's solid across the board. Like, he's the type of person, you know what he's going to do inside of the ring. It's a matter of, can you stop it? Can you stop it? And what he doesn't have in speed, he has in ring IQ, power jab. He pivots his way out of danger sometimes, and he has one of the best chins in the business. He has one of the best chins in the business. Now, I'm going to cover in another video who I think he can beat in the top 10. But to answer the question, yes, Joyce is a top 10 heavyweight, but he's barely a top 10 heavyweight. He's number 10 on my list. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.